Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the Emily Pearls Show. Well, it's Happy Friday to everybody. Okay, for you, those of you getting off work, and I know that most of you will catch the show on replay on tomorrow and Sunday. But for those of you who are coming in with us on Friday night, we thank you so much. We've got a special guest that we know that you're going to enjoy tonight, and we'll be bringing her in shortly. But for right now, I'm going to bring in the rest of the team. I can't do it without them, all right? All right, so we've got the co-hostess of the most that's known around town and all over the world, none other than SYBIL Marie Presley. Hi, SYBIL. How are you doing?
Hey, greetings. Just takes all day
I
to
know,
count the
right?
blessings.
And okay then, and we also
Enjoying the
yeah, I know. We're not gonna chat too much longer. I've been getting everybody in here because we want to get out on time tonight. All right, we got the heartbeat of the South. And my every heartbeat, my son Tim Harrington. Hi, Tim.
Hey, Mom. Hey, SYBIL. How's everybody doing?
We're hanging in here. We're getting ready
All
to have a
right.
good
Hi.
show.
All right.
Yeah, and of course we got James, and James is our newest member to the team. Hi, James. How are you doing?
Hey,
You're frozen, but we see you. And we can't do it without our girl. He'll get unfrozen in a few. CATHY CC Carlson. Hi,
Hey
Kathy.
everyone,
Hey,
I
hey.
made it. I made
hey,
it.
Kathy.
Yeah.
Great, great. Yeah,
I'm
well,
glad you did.
we
that?
have some.
James is frozen up.
Yeah,
Hi,
I know.
Terry.
James is
Terry
not
Pro.
moving.
Thanks for joining us. Terry, we got a special star on the show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And James is going to probably come back in. So, Kathy, I'm going to let you introduce our guest with her name and who she is. And then, well, wait, there's James. Let me get him back in here right quick.
All right. Well, excellent.
Hi
Yeah, we've
there.
been planning. We've
Wait a
been
minute.
planning this over.
Okay, there we
over,
go. Hi, James.
Okay, we've been planning this over a month, and our special guest is Laura Kutryb, and it's spelled Kutryb. So.
Hi, Laura. Welcome
Hey,
to the
Laura.
show.
Hi, thanks
Everybody
for
tell
having
Laura
me.
welcome.
Welcome,
Oh,
welcome.
hi there.
Welcome.
You look like a little Barbie doll.
Isn't she?
Thank you.
Isn't she lovely? She is pretty, very pretty. And Terry says, "Hi, Laura." Terry, where are you stationed now? Terry moves around from this country. Where are you? What state are you in now, Terry? You can type it in, and we'll look at it when we come back for a break. Okay. And so we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to get started on our interview with our special guest. And this will give everybody time to share the show. Oh, there's a video I've been to take off. Wow. Oh, wow. What is that? I didn't know those were still on there. Okay, well, anyway, we'll be right back. Don't go away, you guys. All right, share the show, everybody, that take this time.
Ooh, we're firing up the Chewy app. Can't say no to these prices. Clumping litter? Resounding yes. Salmon pate? Love that for me. Essentials? Check. Ooh, we have enough to splurge on catnip toys. We did it. I feel so accomplished. Pet me, please. Okay, that's enough. Now back to me time. Love you.
Great prices, happy pets. Chewy.
Some days I cover up because of my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. Now I feel free to bare my skin thanks to Skyrizi. I'm celebrating my clearer skin my way. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. In another study, most people had 90% clearer skin even at 5 years. And Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine, or plan to. Thanks to Clear Skin with Skyrizi, this is my moment. There's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
To 50 years with my best friend and my soulmate.
Quick! The quicker picker-upper. When you gotta get it done, one sheet is all you need. And Bounty is 50% more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with one.
You've got a bit of your face on your face.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Here's a thread. The power to connect is the power to change. Connect 2 dots and change the whole plot. Connect one day and change a long week. Connect to one thought and change what you speak. Connecting these hearts, we change their flow, the plan, the path, the course, route, and road. Connect with uncertainty and change what we know. The plots that unfold,
The seeds that we grow.
Connect and change what you want. What do you want?
What do you want?
¿Qué es lo que quieres? Find it and lose it again. Don't like the hue? Change the color. Scared of the storms? Change their thunder. Don't share the dream? Dream another. Connect and change. Your phase, a place, the dance, the towns, the now, your vow, the news, the views, the fight, the night, the light. Anything you like.
Connect!
Connect.
Connect!
Connect. Connect and change. Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
All right, we're back. If y'all like me, I'm going down Messenger, and I don't see dots by anybody's name. It's like everybody's not on here. They're busy doing something at this hour. Well, we know it is, and in the wintertime, we find more people that's got winter blues, you know, and then they are always available, except when they have a good TV show on, and that's why we catch a lot of our viewers on Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday when they get to work and they get bored. So back to you, Kathy, so that you can give us a little information about our guest, and then we'll let her tell her more about herself, because nobody can introduce yourself better than yourself, right? But Kathy, you know a little bit about her.
Well, it's my pleasure. Besides Laura being on the TV show nationally televised Below Deck, she's also a philanthropist, and she has done things with Brevard County Humane Society. She's done stuff with the Universal Smile Project, and also, I missed this before, Space Coast Tourism. We love space. We love things having to do with space around here.
Yeah.
So welcome, Laura, to the show. It's exciting that you're here. Finally.
Thank you. So happy to be here and talk with y'all.
Well, we are pleased to have you and excited to have you with us. The first thing probably everybody wants to know is about Below Deck. Now, I haven't watched it. I'm guilty because I don't really like reality shows, but my son loves them. And he may have seen it before. Tell us about that show. What is it?
And what's the name of it?
Go ahead.
That was SYBIL. SYBIL, hold on. She's gonna tell you what it is. Just hold on.
Yeah, hold on, SYBIL. Laura will say something. Okay, go ahead, Laura. Go ahead.
Okay, so the show is when you plan a vacation and you're renting out the yacht, and then in the meantime, they offer you a discount if you agree to be filmed. So we took the discount, and then there's no guarantee that you will be on television or not. There are many people that pay and get the discount, and they're boring, and they never make the cut. So that's how it works. And so you pay for all of your friends, and then there's a tip included, which they don't tell you that. And I don't know if you saw my episode, but they were complaining about the tip. But there is a tip included. But I think what happens is you need to tip as if you got a discount, and then not everybody in the group does that, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so your episodes got filmed. You got filmed on your episodes, right?
I didn't hear you.
You were filmed. Your trip was filmed.
Yes, it was filmed and it made the cut. So we had actually 2 episodes, and the name of my episode was Another One Bites the Dust. So,
I love that song.
yeah, they were in the midst of firing girls. So one young lady had a problem with the captain, and she was calling her by her first name. And then the other young lady had a problem with work. So she was flying out of, coffee mugs, and so they had to let her go too.
Oh, wow. Isn't that something?
Right. And so all of the girls and one guy, well, he's kind of a girl too.
Yeah, I got you. I've had some great friends like that, though.
Yes, absolutely. My friends were phenomenal, every one of them. So, and they were very colorful, let's put it that way.
I know, right? I love them. I'm like, okay, because I grew up with 2 friends. I'm talking about since from the age of like 8 years old all the way to my 30s. That lived in the neighborhood, and so we ended up going different places together, of course, and hanging out in some places together. And I'm like, do they ever get tired of all the frills and the frisses and the movements and the gestures? But they don't. It's just natural for them. And these particular 2 friends of mine were the best in the world. But they were that way ever since they were little, and that's why I always have thought that something happens genetically to some people, and they really just can't help it. But then I do know also that that particular manner is also a learned behavior for the others, But I never judge anybody. I accept them for who they are. How do you act around me? How do you treat me? It doesn't matter, what your preference is or any of that. And so your friends were very colorful. I'm sure extra colorful on camera, right?
Absolutely. We came down the walkway. Did you see it, Tim?
I haven't.
Okay.
But I'm going to check it out, though.
Yeah, I'm going to put the link in. As a matter of fact, I do have the link. I'm going to step out while you guys continue to talk, and I'm going to paste it in. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Well, when we entered the yacht, all of us girls had on our gowns and our crowns. Okay. And then one of the crew asked us if the circus was coming to town.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, well.
It's a great show. I'm all about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, we can't pay attention to naysayers. Just got to have fun in life and enjoy one another. But so I wanted to also say that the Smile Project now, you were born with a deformity, you said, right? And you're helping that cause. Yes.
Yes. So I was born with something called torticollis, where one neck muscle is shorter than the other. And then, so that wasn't even corrected until I was in my 20s. So one side of my face was lower than the other. And then I have a brother and a mother that have cleft palate and cleft lip. And so I know that most people, there are a lot of people in this world who cannot afford those surgeries. So it was near and dear to my heart. So I started a Universal Smile Project, where we raised money for Operation Smile. And then I went to Operation Sonrisa, which is in Bogota, Colombia. And I brought money and visited with the kids there and some of the surgeons. So it was really awesome.
Cool.
Oh, wow.
I donate
I know you
money.
Raised $800,000 for one of them, one of the requests. So, was that the Brevard
yes, the Brevard
Humane Society?
Yes. So this year,
Oh, okay.
we were very honored in our last gala that just happened last month. And there was somebody who was matching funds. So we're still 800,000 short for building a new facility because the old facility is about 62 years old. And so we're trying to provide for all the homeless animals that we have in our county because it's a no-kill shelter.
Oh, okay.
So how much did they match? How much did they match, Laura? How much did the donor match?
Donors matched $200,000.
Oh,
So,
okay. Cool.
pretty incredible.
Go ahead, Tim.
And generous, right?
Yes,
Laura,
very.
Laura, I donate to the Smiles fund you were talking about.
Operation Smile, that's awesome.
I
Thank
donate
you.
through a dream car giveaway.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to win a car, an older car, so I donate to them.
Okay, so it's a 2-for-1, right?
Yep.
You might get something, and they definitely get a lot.
I'm hoping. That's not what I donate, though.
Hey, Laura, I'm interested. I see you got those crowns back there, or tiaras, or they're more crowns. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'll tell you a little bit about it. So this particular crown, when I won Mrs. Classic Universe, the crown didn't have the rubies. This one has the rubies in it. And I'm the brand ambassador at this point. So I won 2021 to 2022 in Las Vegas. And it was a spectacular pageant, right, at the Orleans Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to go and talk about your passion, your platform, which at that time was Operation Smile for me. And so you have 4 categories. You have an interview. So you sit with a bunch of judges, which at that particular time, there were 8 judges. And it's kind of like sitting with y'all, right? They all ask you questions and get to know me. It was great. And then we had an onstage question. So that can be a little terrifying for some people. Me, I'm trying to get up there and get my turn. But and then you had a gown competition, and then you had resort wear. And so it's 4 categories. Each one's 25 points. And so it was a wonderful year. I won. I traveled all around the world, one being in Colombia with Operation Smile. So now they have me as a brand ambassador for the last 2 years and possibly next year to encourage other people, to sign up for the pageant.
Yeah, nice.
Yes. And so, this particular crown was for Classic Universe, which was over 40 years old. Wow. Even though I'm 20, I don't know how that happened.
right.
Must have been good.
So, yeah. So next year, it's going to be, or this coming year, right? It'll be in July, and then they're doing a 30 over, a 40 over, a 50 over, and then there's a men's. So,
okay.
And then they have a website, www.classicuniverse.pageant.org. And so they want you to embrace all your possibilities and your platform. They say that your age and your dreams don't have any expiration.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
What's the other one? Uh-oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Douglas Martin said, hi, everybody.
Oh, hi, everybody. All right. So, but you're a role model.
Look, just
you're
a moment.
Role model for everyone.
Just a moment, Kathy. We have to get our comments and our audience in because the show is definitely for our audience. LaQuish Martin says, love you, Queen Laura Anders. Anders. Kutryb. Is it Kutryb?
It just say Kutryb.
Kutryb. Okay, gotcha.
Cut and then rib.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then our sister, Linda
Samuel
says, hi, everyone. Hi, my queen. All right. And then Douglas says, we used to have a beauty pageant winner as a co-host on this show. So please feel welcome to frequent the show. We did, and she lived in oh my goodness, Douglas. Where was it that she lived? And Mary, hi, we're so glad to see you back, and we hope that you're feeling better. I sent you a text when I missed my top fans to see how y'all doing.
Mary Sales is one of my friends.
Oh, yes, also. Okay. Well, all right. I didn't know that. Small world. Okay, now, Kathy, you may continue. Or Tim. Oh,
No,
okay.
Kathy had. Kathy
She
had.
was from Turkey.
Well, I
Yeah, we had
basically
a
was
beauty.
making. Yeah, I was
We
just
had a
making a
beauty queen
comment
from Turkey.
how she's Laura's such a definite role model, not only
Yeah,
because she had an issue when she was a child, but also you're beating the age barriers too. I mean, that's fantastic. I mean, every woman loves you for that.
For sure.
I need to encourage everyone else.
Definitely.
What's the second? What's the second crown about?
Yes, so the second crown. This is so fun, right?
Okay.
So
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You need to check these pictures out. This is for Miss Bikini US. So I got special permission from the pageant director to participate in this one.
Okay.
And the gentleman that runs this one, his name is Chris Franz, and he has a magazine called The Platform Magazine, which of course is about, the extra goodies that you do, like the Humane Society, all of these things, right?
Right.
So in this pageant, it was on South Beach. And you know all the little hotties on South Beach, right?
Yeah.
So there are 100 women in this.
Well, you were one of them.
Yeah, but they're all around 20 years old. But hey, that's okay with me, right? That encourages me to bring my best.
Right.
So I happen to get a special award. I won Miss Elegance Bikini US. So that was very exciting. But I definitely didn't have the bod everybody that was 20 was. But next year, I'm bringing it.
All right.
Wonderful time they had. Go
good.
ahead.
I'd whistle, but I can't.
All right. Yeah. Well, the audience can always clap and give her a round of applause. Yes. Thank you, guys. I have put the link to her. I have put the Bravo TV link into the comment column, everybody, and all for our viewers. And Laura, you can also tell your fans and your social media that when you share the show, because the replay of the show will be available right after we close the show in the show. And you can just go to the Emily Pearls page and the Emily Pearls show page, and you can get it there if you don't want to wait for us to send it. But they can click on the links within our comments, the comments that people make. I'll put that link in there, and then just click right on that link and go straight to your Bravo TV episodes, okay?
Now me and Tim are going to have to look at it.
Of course. Because I just clicked on it now, and it's coming up. And I just, it says season 10, episode 13, videos start watching. Is that it, Laura?
That's it. Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. Obviously, you didn't bite the dust.
No, I didn't. But hey, I'm from Miami, and that was our theme song, right, for the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's where Terry, our friend that was watching earlier, she had to go. She says she's on medication and she's feeling sleepy because she's fighting COVID. She said.
Oh no, it's going around again.
Yeah, it's going around again. So I guess we best be careful,
Yeah.
We did, that's the way those viruses do. They can definitely sneak back.
Especially us that are sick.
What was that, James?
Especially us that are sick, Emily.
Outside?
No, that are sick.
Oh, yes, us that are sick.
Well, they have other issues.
Yeah, respiratory issues.
Like maybe
I already have respiratory issues from my medication that I've taken. And so Linda Samuels says visit. Hi, Linda. She wants you to visit, Laura, I think.
Oh, yeah. She is a pageant director for Classic Universe.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Very
nice.
nice.
United States pageantry.
Yes.
Thank you. So everyone that's involved in this pageant, so there is around 100 years of experience of people in pageantry. So it's really a very unique experience if you participate.
I see another cat, Laura.
I know.
I saw Trevor, the black and white one. Now, who is that?
This is Tom, like Tom and Jerry.
Hey, Tom. So you got two cats and a dog, right?
I got two cats.
Wait a minute, you got 3 cats and a dog?
Yep.
So what's the other one's name?
The other one is Rose, and I had to separate them because I think she had like a heart attack the other day. I don't know. The dog was chasing her for fun, and then she rose up, and I had to get her some morphine. And now she's doing great, but I got to keep them separate.
Oh my goodness! And the doggy, what was his name again?
Jasmine.
Yeah, that's the girl. Yeah, that's Jasmine.
Girl. Yeah.
And how old is Jasmine?
Jasmine's 14.
Oh, yeah, I know how that is when you have an older dog. I know. When you have older dogs, yeah, I know. But, for her to be able to play and chase, she must feel pretty good. You've been taking good care of her.
I have. We'll see how long it lasts.
Oh, yeah. Well, my dog that lived the oldest, that died just recently before I got dumped on with Doug, one of our top fans. He made me take in a rescue. But the dog I had before this one, she was 17 years old. So they can live a long time. Yeah, they can. So let's take a break. And when we come back, we're going to go round table. We got to get SYBIL get in and ask her some questions. Let her ask some questions. Okay, you guys? All right, then. So everybody continue to share the show, please. Let everybody know what we're doing, who we're talking to, our special guests that we are so happy to have with us tonight. And then we'll be back.
So, are you going to Amy's wedding?
I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do. Who are you?
I'm you from the future. And I just got paid.
And I'm Dave. I can get you up to $500 of your future money now.
Up to $500 instantly?
Instantly.
That's amazing. Oh, who's he? Oh, this is Paolo. We met at the reception. Hi. Hola. Hello. Paolo. That's me.
Download Dave and get up to $500 instantly.
Need to get your windshield fixed? SafeLight makes it easy. You can schedule it in just a few clicks, and we'll come to you with a replacement you can trust.
It's great.
That service on your time. Schedule now.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight Replace.
I am Conor McGregor, multiple weight MMA champion. I'm a fighter and I've been through many battles in the octagon. Many consider my fights in the octagon heroic, but the real life heroes are those men and women who fight to protect us every day. The real life fighters, the real life heroes, are the firefighters and police officers. These first responders are true heroes because these brave men and women put themselves in the line of danger every single day protecting us all. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation ensures that first responders from fire, EMS and police departments who are killed in the line of duty with young children have a home without the burden of a mortgage. They are my heroes. They need our help today. I'd like to ask you to join me in donating $11 a month to support their efforts. Your $11 a month honours and supports our first responders. Please call now at 1-844-BRAVEST or visit tunneltotowers.org.
Welcome to the Shack 12-Week Shred. My name is Rock Shabazz, and I'm here to take you through the same program that I made for this guy right here.
This program is without a doubt a huge reason why I was able to get fit and stay fit. If you put in the work and stay consistent, you just might be able to keep up. It's time for you to get to work.
All right, before we go to SYBIL, Laura, I want you to send me a friend request because I need to stay in touch with you. I definitely want you to be in one of my series. I'm writing a series to my movie And when you get a chance, I want you to watch it. The title of it is Running Across the Ticker Tape at the bottom of the screen. Just jot it down, Google it, and you can find it everywhere. Okay. It's also on Roku, and you can see it on through Roku. Roku would take you straight to Tubi if you put it in the search, the title in the search bar on Roku. It'll show you the Tubi app, and it'll show you the Plex app where you can watch it. So send me a friend request. I gotta stay in touch, okay?
Okay, absolutely.
Because that'll be sometime next year. Because I'm trying to get all the episodes written by the end of this year, and probably start filming sometime in February. And you don't have to come. You don't have to come here, because thanks to technology, you can film. You can do your scene right where you are, and you know how with technology we blend everything in with the cutaways, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm on the travel, so if you need me there in Memphis, I'll be right there.
Good reason. Wow.
Yeah, if we get if our funding get right, then we need you. We'll do it. Now, Sybil, let's hear you talk, because everybody's just been talking over you, haven't they? My apologies.
No,
you know me.
I listen a lot. I don't mind listening. That's how I learn. And I just like to know how people can also find you on YouTube.
Sure. So if
Just
you put
type in your
Laura,
name on YouTube channel.
yes, if you type in mine, are you talking about me or Emily?
Yeah, you on YouTube yourself, Laura.
Okay, so you can
Can
find
people
me.
find you on
we have a
YouTube just by
channel.
typing in your name?
Yes, exactly. And then also, if you just want to type in the episode for Below Deck and you wanted to see it, it was season 10 and then episode 13, 14, and it'll pop up. So I'm also on Facebook under Laura Anders.
Okay, that's good.
And Instagram, it's just my last name, Kutryb. And I've got some fabulous bikini pictures and pictures from the pageant, which is just fun.
And Linda wants you guys to also visit Laura at www.classicuniverse.org.
Yes.
So this is a nonprofit.
Yeah, I've got that
right?
wrote down.
That's not a nonprofit. No, that is pageant competition in Vegas.
Oh, okay. Normally, when they have that .org, it's usually a nonprofit, but.
Okay. Well, everyone that participates in the pageant usually helps out with a nonprofit.
Oh, that's why it's there. Okay.
Maybe.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you, Linda. Laura.
And
so, Laura,
wait a minute.
That's all I had.
That's all you got, Sybil? Come on now. You're an actress. I know you got to ask us something about acting.
No, one thing, because I know there's a lot of people, but what is it that you like the best about competing in pageants? That was my question.
Well, I'm kind of a person that likes to be in front of the camera, right? So you get to show off a lot, and I'm kind of a social butterfly, so there's that. And then, of course, the main core of it is always giving back to the community. So I really like putting events together. So I'm actually for the Humane Society, I'm setting up a 5K run at our port. So you get to run next to the ships, right? So that should be really fun. I should be able to raise around $30,000. We'll see. I'm getting it approved now. We have a sheriff. His name is Wayne Ivey. I'm trying to get him on board. And then, you know what? I'm setting up a huge fashion show in February, too. So I love throwing these big events. So,
well, I need you on my fundraiser for my movie series. If you love doing that, you're the person I definitely need, right? Because we got to get this series going. Well, I mean, the series, my movie, surprisingly to me, but it's been out there 5 years. Now, first of all, take that into consideration. But so far, it has received over 490 million views.
Wow.
And
impressive.
So I think it's worth a series. What was that, James?
That's very good.
I said impressive.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. And so I
Very
think it's worth
impressive.
a series because I had no idea that. And the thing about it, Laura, is my main goal was to make a clean family movie, and that
Yeah,
just goes
it's
to
hard to come by.
yeah. And I think that that's why a lot of people like to. I mean, why it got maybe so many big watches, so many people watched it because it's not just much out there. It's not much out there now that you could sit down and watch with your children. I mean,
Mhm.
even your little children, and
Mm-hmm.
because about every movie now has at least a couple of maybe half a dozen cursing words in there and stuff,
Or the sexual content is out of control.
all out of control, man, for real. And so my series will definitely be Clean Family Series because this movie is made on the Perry Mason style.
Rated
And
G.
so, yes, and so the series will be too. There's not one single curse word in there. There's not one single kiss in there. There's not one single, no nudity, no profanity, none of it. Just plain drama suspense, like Perry Mason.
I watch a lot of USA. I can't believe some of the words they say on there.
I know, man. And I would like to support a lot of the filmmakers here locally. They don't ask me. They ask Sybil a lot to to be in their movies, but they know not to ask me because I would not be in a movie with cursing in there. And most of the filmmakers in Memphis, they like to put a few curse words in their movies. And so, but Laura, I can look at you and tell that you are little Miss Perfect, and that you would be perfect in my series.
So Laura,
Very photogenic too.
so Laura, let me ask you a question. Let me let the crowd down out. Okay. So so did you
They
grow
were
up
laughing.
doing pageancies? And
I did not.
you did
Go
not.
ahead.
Okay. The
No.
reason why I was asking is because I've watched some of the like dance moms and some of the children's gymnastics, and I see how much pressure is put on them. So I was wondering, did you have to experience that? But you said you did not. But what are your thoughts on that?
I agree with you. It's got to be a lot of pressure for the kids, especially they just have that pressure just from looking at magazines, the YouTube, all the social media.
Yeah.
It's hard to comprehend everything that the kids go through nowadays.
Right.
I'm just happy I already had my kids.
Yeah. Right.
I can imagine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Especially
a
after,
whole world, and I can't imagine 10 years from now. Ugh.
Right.
I
Yeah.
know, right?
especially that famous girl that was murdered.
Oh, yeah?
What was her name? Riley, maybe? The little girl that her mother, they thought.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about that old case years ago.
Yes.
Oh
Casey
man.
Anthony
Casey
got off.
No, not Casey Anthony.
No, this
The
was
little,
before you were born, Laura.
yeah, this was a little girl.
I can't think what
Yeah.
it was.
Seven,
Oh,
you
I
remember
remember.
that?
I remember the one with the big hairdo and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I can't think of her name.
I
I
can't either,
can't
but that
either.
one,
Dress up
Nobody.
like a little cowgirl sometimes.
yeah, that one,
Wait,
yeah, her
no,
mother.
It's
what's her name?
listen. Hold it. It's Benet is her last name.
Benet, that's it.
Ramsey,
Yeah.
Ramsey Benet.
Ramsey.
Benet
Ramsey.
Ramsey, that's it. Now,
Yeah.
I wonder why we couldn't remember that and we know Ramsey Gordon. We can remember his name, can't we?
Well, I remember it.
He say his parent. Linda says the dad was named Jim Bennett.
Right.
Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonder if her parents still living.
They are.
You know?
They
They
are.
are to you?
I saw something on it a couple of months ago.
Yes, they are.
Did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen several shows where they went over her case again and again. However, it is still unsolved to this day.
They're still
They
saying the
still
mother
haven't
did it.
found her. They still
No.
haven't found the remains, have they?
They're still saying the mother did it, though.
But they still haven't found the remains, right, Tim?
No.
No, not to my knowledge. Nothing really has changed in the case.
Isn't that sad?
And
Yeah,
her mother's passed.
Her mother did pass away?
Yes.
Okay. So it's the
Oh,
husband.
so it's just Jim, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the reason I bring that up is
Oh yeah, I thought one of them did pass away.
James, go ahead.
the reason I did bring that up is because she was a beauty queen from a little girl, and her mother put a lot of pressure on her.
Yeah. That's what they said at the time that when she came up missing. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna let the audience type in some questions. We're gonna go to break, and you'll have plenty of time to type them in. This is one of our longer commercials, and but we have to get our partners, and they're not really sponsors, but they do give me permission to advertise their products or service because they advertise their products and services on my movie on these platforms for my movie. So, but I don't get any money out of it, and I don't think it's fair. But at least they give me permission to do this.
Right.
All right, then. So, y'all go ahead. Audience, if you have questions, please type them in. We're going to ask Laura, and then we're going to get out of here, okay? But I know y'all long. We'll be.
What is a VPN and how does it work? All about it in this video. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network. It's a tool that encrypts your internet traffic and hides your IP address and virtual location. What's a VPN used for? A virtual private network significantly boosts your online privacy and security. Thanks to its encryption, third parties cannot spy on your online activity. Even your internet service provider cannot see what you do online. A VPN also allows you to overcome internet censorship. All your traffic is routed through a remote server, so you can access websites restricted in your country. Here are 5 cases when you definitely need a VPN. 1. You want to secure your online data. You need an extra layer of protection when you're online. Not all websites use HTTPS, a secure communication protocol where S stands for secure. If you're visiting a website without a HTTPS, the data you send or receive can be stolen by cybercriminals or other third parties. Unsecure apps also leak your data, but how do you know if the app you're using is secure? You don't. Apps are like black boxes, and it's anyone's guess if they follow the best cybersecurity practices. Since a VPN encrypts all your internet traffic, you don't need to worry about unsecure websites or apps. That extra layer of encryption makes sure your online data is safe. 2. You want to access blocked websites. If you want to use YouTube in China, VPN is the answer. It changes your IP address and redirects your internet traffic through a remote server, letting you browse under the cover of its IP and access blocked websites. Similarly, VPN lets you stay at home, at least virtually, even when you're traveling. You won't miss your favorite content when you're abroad. 3. You often use unsecure connections. Public Wi-Fi is inherently unsecure. If you spend a lot of time on public hotspots, in hotels, airports, or coffee shops, a VPN protection is a must. Without it, a cybercriminal can use many methods to spy on your internet traffic, steal your data, or inject malware into your device. When on public Wi-Fi, VPN must always be on. 4. You want to avoid unlawful government surveillance. Governments usually have direct or indirect access to internet service providers operating in their jurisdiction. It varies from country to country, but your government may use this access to actively track your online activity. Thanks to all kinds of intergovernmental agreements, they may also share this information with other countries. A VPN hides your online activity from all third parties, including your internet service provider and government. 5. You use file sharing services. Peer-to-peer services have many legal and valid uses. Distributing open source software or public domain videos, sharing large amounts of internal information in an organization, or even pushing service updates. And yet, internet service providers try to discourage their users from peer-to-peer services by setting bandwidth limits. Use a VPN. With it, your ISP can't see your traffic and limit your peer-to-peer sharing. Who can use VPN services? Short answer, everyone. A freelancer trying not to spill her latte on her laptop. A gamer avoiding bandwidth throttling. A traveler enjoying his favorite content on the move. A VPN is like a Swiss Army knife. You can use it depending on your needs. Whether you're a student overcoming unreasonable Wi-Fi restrictions at your school, or a business owner securing sensitive work data. P.S. When working remotely, always use a VPN. Business data is too sensitive to be sent and received without an extra layer of security. Or maybe you're a journalist working under an autocratic regime. Without VPN protection, your freedom or even life could be in jeopardy. The idea behind a VPN is truly simple. Everyone deserves a secure and unrestricted internet. By encrypting your traffic and hiding your IP, a VPN makes it a reality. What is an IP address? IP, or Internet Protocol Address, is a string of numbers that identifies your device when you connect to the internet. Without it, devices and servers couldn't exchange information. All your devices have a local IP address. When they connect to the internet, your router assigns them a public IP. Every website you visit can see this public IP and your physical location. What's more, online spies can look up online activity associated with a particular IP address. Your IP, location, and online activity are all important data points for someone who's spying on you and trying to make a detailed profile. When you use a VPN, you first connect to a remote VPN server, making it seem like you're browsing from another place with a different IP address. Your online activity cannot be traced back to you through your IP. How does a VPN work? When you connect to a VPN, it creates an encrypted tunnel that secures data traveling between you and the VPN server. To secure each data packet, a VPN wraps it in an outer packet, which is then encrypted through encapsulation. Your data stays safe during transfer. When it arrives at the server, the outer packet is decrypted. A VPN protocol is the key to VPN technology. It's a set of encryption standards used to create a secure connection between two devices. VPN providers commonly support a couple of such protocols. OpenVPN, the most popular of them, is used by the majority of VPN providers in the world. It's highly configurable and offers a nice balance between speed and security, as you can use it on both TCP and UDP ports. Internet Key Exchange version 2 is a tunneling protocol, usually paired with IPsec for encryption. It adapts well to network changes, making it an excellent choice for phone users who often switch between Wi-Fi and mobile connection. NordVPN has also implemented a next-generation VPN tunneling solution. That's NordLynx, built around WireGuard, the fastest tunneling protocol out there. WireGuard is insanely fast and lean. It's made just of 4,000 lines of code. Less code means less space for errors. It's easy to deploy, audit, and debug. NordLynx provides higher speed and security, and works like a charm. How to set up NordVPN? It's easier than you think. Once you download NordVPN and get the subscription, just open the app, be it on PC, Mac, or smartphone. Log in. Use the same credentials you used to sign up. Click to connect. You can choose the Quick Connect button, which automatically selects the most suitable server, or pick a location from the map. NordVPN adheres to a strict no-logs policy. Your online activity is your business. NordVPN. Online security starts with a click.
Smushy butt, mushy cushy tushy butt, skinny butt, spinny with your mini butt, roly butt, eat your mustacholi butt, bony butt, riding on a pony butt, achy butt, drop it on dad's heady butt, naked butt, stop. Put a Huggies on that butt, cause only Huggies is the #1 fitting diaper with a curved and stretchy fit. So no matter what kind of butt you got, we got you, baby.
Okay, we are back. And it never amazes me. It's amazed me how big a delay it is from the studio to these platforms, because I watch it on Facebook, the show when we're live, and in the studio, the commercial will still be playing, and on the phone, it has us coming back already. So I have to sometimes do the switch button and just stop it. And but by the way, these are just a minute amount of the companies that are playing their product or service and sponsoring my ad every week on Monday. That's my lazy day. I watch my movies so I can see who the new ones are. And Sandra, and I don't know if she's still watching, she's my coordinator for my film production company. She and I both are writing down the names of these companies, and we're keeping a tabs on them because Laura, when we bring you on the team, we're going to be contacting these companies, then trying to get some funding from them for then, because we'll have the date that they actually, you know, advertise their product, and because I can't watch my movie every day, right?
Right.
So, but at least I'll have at least one date that they actually advertise their products or services. So you owe us a little bit of something, even if it's not but $50, right? And then they can always come to my replays and see how many times I played them on the show too. So it's not like, hey, you give me permission and I'm not using that permission. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of it. But yeah, that's just marketing and good business. You know, that's the way I see it. So we don't have any questions in the audience from you, and that's why I was just lagging along with my mouth lollygagging. But
Well, I have
anybody else?
So yes, you know, I am a producer with a gentleman named Ken Gora of a show called Fashion Nova. So it's about
wow
designers. But I sell real estate globally with Sotheby's, and so I always take a portion and give it to the Brevard Humane Society. Or I've made a small investment in that movie. And so maybe one day you and I could work together with one of my larger sales, and I could take a little bit and be like a little producer with your movie.
Well, yeah, you can always be an executive producer, because that's what executive producers do. They bring in the money, and therefore their name goes on every episode.
Yes,
you know?
they give a little
but
bit
not
of that.
only that, I will give you a main character role in each episode. We'll figure out a main character for you. Like your office can be located there in Florida, whatever role you have. And then, you know, you can always do your filming there, and we just blend it in with the cutaways, you know, of
There we
whichever
go.
character.
Instead of calling it the OC, we're going to call it the BC, Brevard County.
All right. I love it. I love it. I love it. How about you, audience? Does that sound like a winner? I think the kids would even like that. Kids like that.
That's great.
Like, yeah, she's so pretty.
We have a lot of film. We have a lot of film producers on the show lately. My cousin, Ginger Gilmore.
Yeah, they've been on the show, and so it's, you know, this could really be a really great opportunity for all of us to try to get some money coming in from that series, because if we do it right and get it connected with who it needs to be connected with, then we can, you know, people really don't go to the movies anymore. I mean, they do, but people can order movies right from their TV, you know, now.
Nobody can afford it.
I know they want $9.99, $12.99, $14.99 for one movie.
And then the popcorn.
But no, you're talking about in theater. I'm talking about even at home when you order one. And the thing about it is, but what they're doing is they're taking advantage of the customer, because the customer can see the movie at the same time that it's playing in the theater. So they got to add a few bucks. You understand? So we'll just see which way we'll go with it after it's completed, because there's a lot to do when you compile a movie. I did all this one on my own. And I had a company in Europe, in the UK, in England, that edited it for me really cheaply, because they wanted, the local editors here wanted to charge me $4,000 for 1 hour and 28 minutes, which is fair. I know it's a fair price, but if you have no budget or low budget, it's still too much money, right? And I had no budget. Well, I had no budget. Based on movie prices, movie budgets, I had no budget. But yeah, I can't wait for us to get together. So if I don't see your friend request by Monday, I'll look for you and I'll send you mine. Because I know you're probably busy.
I'll send you it, Emily. I'll send you her link. Yeah. I'll resend it.
No, I'm talking about Facebook. I want her to send me a friend request.
Look under my friends.
Okay. You're friends with Laura too, James?
Yep.
James, you're friend with everybody.
I try to be.
James is my friend too.
James is your
my
friend
Facebook
too.
friend.
Goodness gracious, that James, you sitting in that. James,
I can't.
That chair is not holding you back at all. You're friend
I
with
can't pass
everybody.
up a pretty face.
Laura, watch out now.
And look at them all.
Look, James, you get the timeout horn. But just Sybil can tell you about the timeout.
Hold your horse. I'll hold your horses.
So tell them about the timeout room in the studio. Sybil.
What about the studio? I know, but what about the studio?
Tell them about the timeout room. Remember how you used to have to go in timeout?
Okay. I'm in trouble, Sybil.
I tell you, you know what? I didn't realize you. Wait a minute. I didn't realize she was talking about me, but I used to get on her nerves, and she'll stick me in the green room.
Oh,
right to show me time out.
I'm in there now.
That's what she's talking about.
No, you're not in the green room, James. You just froze on the screen.
So she can still put me in the green room.
Oh, you talking about the horn? Yeah. No, that's just some fun. You're not in the green room yet. You're not in timeout. I don't do that anymore. That was just fun. That was just fun that Sybil and I had.
But you know what? The viewers, the audience, they really got tickled and enjoyed you sticking me in the green room for time out.
They did.
That was so funny.
It was just a thing that we used to do because it was only two of us, and most of our show, we made it kind of like a comedy team. You know, we would do talk about general stuff, but then we also add comedy in there, and that was part of our comedy act. When Sybil would say something like out of left field, I'd tell her, so it's time for you to go in the timeout, and I stick her in the green room. And I'd actually stick her in the green room. And then I'd keep the show going for about 5 minutes.
And then I'd go to the kitchen. Yeah.
And then I tell the audience, I say, well, I guess I'll take Sybil out now.
And then ask Laura a question, you guys. I wanted to know because Fort Canaveral is there. Do you what do you do with the Space Coast tourism, Laura?
Yeah, so the Space Coast tourism, I was on that board last year. They take all of the tourism money, all the hotels pay taxes on the tourists, right? And it comes out to $1 million or so, right? So they take a percentage of that, and they were the board that I was on would take applications for the money. There was like an air show. Yeah, they had a requirement of how many guests you needed for tourism that were tourists, right? They would look at the phone bill and see how many tourists you had at your event. So the more you had and the better your application was, you got some of that tourism money. So some of the theaters got the money, some of the air show got the money, all kinds of businesses like that. But just this year, so listen to this. So they were inviting everybody back to be on the board, and I got an email that we're going to start again. And I showed up. I wasn't invited to be on the board again. But I came to the meeting, and then they told me that, we didn't renew you. That was an accident. But anyway, I know, right?
That's crazy.
Terrible. No, but in the meantime, the commissioners have decided that they're not going to use the money that way. And we've had too many people drowning, so they're going to use the money for lifeguards.
That's wonderful. I knew there was some humanitarian connection there. Somebody told me that. That's wonderful.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what, it's been a pleasure having you tonight, and you've been so much fun and so informative. I've learned so much from you. But so I'm gonna go round table and let everybody do their closing comment, and we'll have you to make your closing comment last as our guest. Tim, you're up deck.
Well, great show, great information. Thank you, Laura, taking time out of your schedule to spend it with us. And I'm definitely looking forward to watching your episode. So I'll keep you posted. Thanks for
Okay,
coming by.
wonderful.
Awesome. Sybil.
Well, you have a radiant, beautiful smile. What?
I just called it twice
I
because
was
you didn't
talking.
answer the first time. Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, I was right in the middle of talking to her, right, speaking words, and I said you have a radiant smile. We're looking forward to you being back on our show, and very excited about you being part of the Emily Pearls movie. And you're just a ray of sunshine, and looking forward. So happy to meet you. Enjoy this show very much. With you on
Yeah.
it.
Yes, we did. I think Sybil might have a delay in her internet. I apologize, Sybil. All right, James,
Yes, ma'am.
your closing comments to Laura.
It was very nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on the show. And if you know anybody who would like to be a guest on Emily's show, please let them know. And I'm going to
Yeah,
send you a
we don't
song.
charge anything. We just try to help promote.
I'm going to send you one of my songs. Laura, I want you to listen to it. It's for fashion beauty queen shows, runway
Wow.
models. And I
All
hope you
right.
enjoy it. Let's see if you can dance to it.
All
Okay,
right,
yeah.
James. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I got the MP3,
Wow.
so I could send it because I have the MP3. That's what Chuck Tennant
Oh,
sent it
that
to
sounds
me.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
great song. It's a great song. It's fashion
Fashion
song.
queen.
Queen. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Kathy.
Okay, well, thank you, Laura. I've been looking forward to this interview for the last month or more. And not only are you beautiful outside, you're beautiful inside. And so we just thank you for being our special guest. Thank you.
Yes, we really do. And let's give her a round of applause.
And
Everybody
Hey, Emily.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Emily. Before we go, I want to tell everybody next Friday is going to be an amazing show because we're celebrating Emily Pearl's birthday.
Happy
yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, it's gonna be my birthday show. And
Happy
Sybil,
birthday.
I might wear that pink hat you love so much. So I might do a fancy dress
Oh,
for
you got to
you.
wear that hat.
I might do a fancy dress for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
put that
everybody.
pink on. Maybe
I'll-
all the ladies. Maybe the
Okay.
ladies can wear pink.
I'll do it for you, just for you, Sybil. And
Okay.
we'll see how the audience like it. They
Oh,
might.
you're gonna love that hat.
All right, everybody, let's give.
It's a hat. I tell you what.
So we're still talking about that hat. Let's give Laura, our guest, a round of applause, everybody, okay? In the studio and the audience.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so
Sorry,
much,
gentlemen.
Laura.
She's married.
All right, so I'm going to close with my closing tonight because we certainly do have a special pearl with us tonight, and that has been our guest. We appreciate and I love her already. We just have fallen in love with her tonight, and we made a new friend. So to all of my pearls and the listening audience tonight, and thank you so much, audience, for joining us. And I know that the rest of you will come in and watch the replay. Appreciate that. So to
And
all
your
of my
husband's
pearls.
your husband's a lucky man.
Thank you.
All right, James. Let me get that horn. To all of my pearls in the listening audience tonight, a pearl is defined as a precious thing. It is the finest example of something special. So it doesn't matter whether you are rich or poor, you, my pearls, are a special thing. You are the finest example of someone special. All right. And as we say around here in the Emily Pearl studio, listen, don't hate them, congratulate them. And if you deem it and mean it, I promise you, my pearls, everything good that you do will what? Team, come back to you. Yay. All right. That's been a very great show. Good show tonight. Thank you all so much. We love y'all.
Hi, family.
Good night.
Say good night.
Good night.
Good night.